Hey guys, how's it going? So GTA 6 being like a year away, or shit, it could be delayed again. I figure why not talk about my memories with the series, you know? Talk about the games, all that good stuff, the nostalgia, all that. So yeah, it's not gonna be like a regular video, it's just gonna be me talking about the series, gushing about it, talking about the memories I have with it. And yeah. So the first Grand Theft Auto game that I've ever played was the first one, and not gonna lie, I feel like a dinosaur saying that. So yeah, I was like, I don't know, 4 or 5 years old. My cousin and my dad were playing the PlayStation 1, of course, the top-down Grand Theft Auto. Nobody really gave a shit. It wasn't gory, it wasn't any of that. It was just, a top-down Grand Theft Auto game, so they'd let me play. And I think that's when the spark happened for the series, my love for the series, you know? Like, again, it's top-down Grand Theft Auto game, but it still offered, like, the freedom and everything that, San Andreas, GTA 4, and 5 have. Like, when I played that game for the first time, I think I played for, like, I don't know, 2, 3 hours, just being invested in the top-down Grand Theft Auto universe, doing missions and all that. I mean, now we look at Grand Theft Auto 1 and 2 in London as primitive, but I don't know, back in the day, it was odd to have that type of freedom, you know. I mean, sure, yeah, there's other games like Driver and so on and so forth, but I think Grand Theft Auto really offered that freedom, you know. Like it's gonna sound weird, but like I compared the first Grand Theft Auto to Mario 64 because like both of those games were life changing in a sense. They opened up like a new genre of gaming. I don't know. But yeah, that's my experience with the first Grand Theft Auto game. Now, the second game I played was Grand Theft Auto 3. So this is gonna be a bit of a weird one, but I was like 8 years old when I first played it. We had to visit like a family member like 2, 3 states away. It was like a massive road trip. And then when we got there, this kid had like a fancy ass room. He had a fucking ball pit in his room. And I saw he was playing Grand Theft Auto 3. And of course, he let me play. I didn't really get to play through any of the missions, but again, playing through Grand Theft Auto 3 for the first time, it was revolutionary, being a 3D open world game. But I wasn't really invested into the story. I just like put in cheat codes and shot shit up, stole cars and all that shit like you typically do in a Grand Theft Auto game. Now with 3 Vice City and San Andreas, I'm gonna put them in the same category since it all goes in hand with the story. I think I was like 8, 9, 10 years old when my dad came home with the Grand Theft Auto 3 pack. Now, he's the contradictory part, and I understand it from a dad's perspective, but like, he let me play 3 in Vice City and, of course, GTA 1 and 2. But he never let me play San Andreas. And I'm pretty sure you could guess why. Hot coffee. Of course, we know now it wasn't in the game, but given the new cycle and my dad's age, he didn't let me touch that shit. But I would say now's the time where I really got invested into the series. I played through GTA 3 for the first time, paying attention to the stories with, Catalina, the Leones, like really getting to play Grand Theft Auto 3 for myself. It was an experience. Now with Vice City, I can't tell you the impact that this game had. You know what? Fuck it. Here's a good example. I didn't know who Michael Jackson was until I listened to Vice City. I wasn't aware he existed. But then when like Michael Jackson died, and of course I heard Billie Jean, the first thing I thought of was Vice City. But yeah, man, just like driving down Ocean Drive for the first time. Okay, we're gonna talk about GTA 6 for a second, but like, I've been playing through Vice City again, and I cannot wait for GTA 6. Like, imagine the Ocean View Hotel, driving down the Ocean Vibe with all the neon lights, seeing the Versailles Mansion, like... I can't wait to see all the Vice City references in 6. Anyway, going back to Grand Theft Auto Vice City. So one day I was playing Vice City with like my cousin or whatever, right? We were just like playing through the game, going through the story and all that. Like one day while we're free roaming, he discovers the Scarface Hotel, and not gonna lie, given we were like, I don't know, 7, 8, 9 years old, we were like scared shitless. I don't know, that's just always like a funny memory I have for playing Vice City. Now, I have 2 separate stories for Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. So, this has to do with my cousin. So my cousin's dad bought him Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, and whenever I would go to his house, all I would play was San Andreas, since, it's kind of like the forbidden fruit, the game I was never allowed to play. Yeah, from then on out, whenever I would go to my cousin's house, I would go like straight to San Andreas. Here's another part of the San Andreas story. Because I was at my cousin's house a lot playing San Andreas, I think I was in like, I don't know, 4th, 5th grade. I just like got off the school bus and I saw the copy of San Andreas, and I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna play it. Of course, I put it in PS2, and as soon as the intro starts up, I hear the door opening. And yeah, my dad came home early. Of course, he sees me playing San Andreas, and he whoops the fucking shit out of me. And like, I don't know, maybe slightly traumatic, but like, I still think it's funny, Wanting to play San Andreas, a whole hot coffee fiasco, it was a whole different time. Now, let's just talk about the PSP games for a second, and I have a lot of stories with this one. So this is when the PSP first came out. I think it came out in like 2004, so I must have been like, I don't know, 7, 8, 9 years old, whatever. The PSP just came out, it was brand fucking new. And my dad gets Liberty City Stories. And all day, whether it's at home or work or going outside, he's always on the PSP. Of course, he lets me play a few times, but, shit, I even went to work with him one day. And while working, he bought like a bunch of PSP movies. Like, all day at work, he's just like watching the PSP or like playing Liberty City Stories. Well, either way. And eventually, I get a chance with the PSP. Now, I remember this vividly, like it was fucking yesterday. It was 2004. We were in the mall and we were at, a Gap. And I'm like, hey, Dad, can I play the PSP? And she's like, sure, whatever. He gives it to me. And then she's like, hey, we gotta leave. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And knowing my like 5, 6, 7-year-old self, I put down the PSP and we go home. But while we're on the car ride home, my dad's like, hey, you still got the PSP? And I'm like, no, I don't think so. And he's freaking the fuck out. We drive back to the mall. He looks everywhere, but he can't find it. The mall's about to close down. He's fucking pissed. And yeah, I still kind of feel bad about that to this day. Losing a brand new PSP when it first released. But then in like, I don't know, 2008, 2009, he gets me my own PSP. And of course I get Liberty City Stories. Like all throughout middle school, I'm constantly playing Liberty City Stories. It's honestly a great underrated game. You should check it out. And I find out my best friend, she has Vice City Stories. By the way, shout out to her. And me and her, we just like swap UMDs. She plays my games, I play her games. And just all throughout 5th grade to 8th grade, we just constantly swap PSP games. I don't know, I just kind of find that a good memory. Now with Grand Theft Auto 4, this is another fucked up one. I think I was like 9, 10 years old. Day Grand Theft Auto 4 comes out, the proper release. My dad gets it. Of course, me and him were playing through it for the first time. And honestly, kind of like with San Andreas, GTA 1, it's kind of like, another spark. Like, it was kind of another innovative game, It's like the jump to Super Mario World to Mario 64, Like, don't get me wrong, right? The 3D games were great, inspirational. But going from San Andreas to 4 was fucking huge. But while saying that, I lose the disc. This is going to be weird to explain, but I drop it behind one of those floor radiators. I'll show a picture. And to just for clarification, we didn't find that disc 5, 10 years after we moved out of that house. But obviously a few years later, we got another copy of GTA 4. Of course, it came with The Ballad of Gay Tony and The Lost and Damned. Now, this story, I would say means like a decent amount to me. Bring up The Ballad of Gay Tony and The Lost and the Damned. The game somewhere around like 2008, 2009, I'm not sure. But that year, I was stuck in summer school. And like, it's what it means a lot to me, but like, every day I would come home from summer school and I would play Grand Theft Auto: The Ballad of Gay Tony with my dad, like every night consistently. I would just come home from summer school, we'd hop on Xbox 360 and we'd just play. Sometimes we would play the story, sometimes we would be fucking wild, but like, I don't know, calling Grand Theft Auto 4 my dad, it means a lot to me. Like, I wish I could go back to that time and just play the Ballad of Gay Tony with him. Either way, though, enough sob story shit. I think we all know what this is leading up to. Grand Theft Auto 5. Now, I have a few stories with it. Sure, I really want to talk about, and this had a huge impact on me. But the midnight release of GTA 5. Now, like, I think it came out on like a Tuesday or Wednesday. It was a fucking school night. And I fucking begged and pleaded to my dad, like, take him to the midnight release. And we went, and I don't even know how to describe it. It was like 100, 200 people waiting at the mall just to get GTA 5. Like, I don't know. I haven't experienced anything like that since, you know. As soon as the one guy gets the first copy, does fucking burnouts in the parking lot, and we stayed up till like 1 or 2 in the morning getting our copies of GTA 5, talking to everybody around us, and it was great, you know. Here's where the second story comes in. Obviously, I got it for the Xbox 360, but I didn't have the expansion. One of these things, I'll show a picture. I didn't have one of those. And me and my dad were fucking pissed about it. For 2 weeks straight, we just had a copy of GTA 5 just sitting there doing nothing. And then, again, bit of a weird story. I think like the week after GTA 5 came out, I broke my fucking collarbone during gym class or something. Of course, my dad picks me up and he has this thing for the Xbox 360. And while I'm like on pain medication, I'm just like, yeah, GTA 5. And that's just my current history with the Grand Theft Auto. I kind of wanted to make this video, of course I want to make it for you guys, but like I kind of just want to have, you know, a little time capsule for when I'm like a 6-year-old man and I remember Grand Theft Auto. Either way, ladies and gents, I know this is a bit of a long video and I'd like to apologize for that, but hey, if you want to, like, subscribe, do whatever you want to do, and yeah, if you want to, tell me down in the comments, what's your favorite Grand Theft Auto game? I'll see you guys later. Peace.
Alright.